So, what I really want to focus on in this episode is everything concerning, what they said about the history of the land and everything about this island and where they start, pretty much, and where will we start is talking about who are the Tengen. So, it was explained to us by, I'll call him Groot. He pretty much explained that, you know, originally it was only one hermit, but when this one hermit kind of mastered all the, I guess he described them as arts or something. He split into seven, and that's why there are seven immortal beings, seven Tensen, as they describe them as gods, pretty much. And he also says that this was also once, like outside the gates, there was also a village that we saw. Like I said, I think we saw, basically saying my theory was right, that there was a village here long ago, but a couple thousand years, I guess they didn't really explain this, but I'm guessing there was some kind of sickness that slowly turned you into a tree. And and further explain, they say that once you're about to die, you have to go to sit in front of the gate and pretty much be in a praying position, because they believe the souls, like if you do this, your souls will be invited to the Hiyori, I guess where the elixir of youth is, where the Tengen reside. So they believe the soul, like if you did that, your souls will go into not into them, but will be invited into the place where the Tengen resides. And I guess that's what they believe them. I don't know if it was true or anything, but we see these seven gods kind of talking about, who, like, why, like, pretty much we see them talking very urgently, saying, these people have to be killed because these aren't, what we normally get. Pretty much these humans are more ferocious, and we can't leave them alive, we have to kill them at once. And I guess that's the whole plan. And we kind of move to a couple last things I do want to say. So towards the end, we see Gabumaru and the little girl Mai laying down, all battered up, bleeding. They're laying at the creek, and because I guess Mai saved Gabumaru last minute, and so they just stumbled on the creek down below. They fell. So Gabumaru obviously wakes up, still trying to create a plan in his head of how can I get this elixir from them. And then from behind them comes one of the condemned criminal. It was something dragon. It was the guy that I think he was wearing green stuff, and he still had his little asthma monitor, I guess. The little blonde kid that likes to dissect a lot of things like insects. So he kind of meets them, and he asks, is it time for you to die? And that's where the episode ends. So my question is, where will this whole thing end? Like, by next episode, will they, come to a realization that we actually need each other to fight them? Because right before the ending screen, Gabimaru was kind of talking to them, and he came up with a plan that in order to take out these beings, I think at this point he knows that there's more than one, but he says that in order to take down these beings, maybe I need like 1, 2, 3, keep on counting, allies with me, people to fight with me so we can actually defeat this god. And so I just wonder, like, will they realize that, yeah, we have to team up with the Gabimaru? Like, I can't just kill him because that way I can't defeat, the Tencent myself. So that's what I'm kind of thinking. And then going back to the fight between Gabimaru and one of the Tencent, pretty much when the Tencent was about to deal its last attack, Mai came out of nowhere and protected Gabimaru, and therefore Mai and Gabimaru fell to the creek. But when we go back to the Tencent, he pretty much says, why are you doing this, Mai? And that kind of gives me a clue on their relationship between the Tencent and Mai, and that she's basically one of them, but she was raised with different values. I'm guessing she was raised with the values that was taught to her by a group, I'm guessing, or she was born by some other matter. Like, for some reason we know that she's not welcomed. Like, you even heard the tone that one of the Tencent kind of had when he was asking, why is Mai doing this? And it sounded like there was like bad blood, like a kind of parents disowning their child kind of moment, I guess, or something like that. It just sounded like very harsh, like, why are you even here? Like, you're not supposed to be here and all that. And I wonder I hope that by next episode, the relationship between the Tencent and Mai comes to light pretty much, because it is very apparent that Mai and the Tencent do have a relationship. We still don't know what kind of relationship it is, but we know they previously had one. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it for the episode. Overall, it was a pretty cool episode. Obviously, I did love the fight between Gabimaru and the Tencent. To me, it was just very surprising that Gabimaru, pretty much throughout the whole fight, even though he was fighting himself, in his mind he was staying calm, and he was like, just taking notes and trying to come up with a plan on his own to try and, I guess, defeat this Tengen. But obviously he failed, but he kind of pushed the Tengen to the point where he had to kind of use his trump card and revert to his original form. But overall, I think it was a pretty good episode. Please leave a like, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.